Good morning, everybody. This is Robert Mims, and I want to welcome you to the Gaming Guy Digest. It's the week of July 29th, and I'm giving you all the information that I have, but all things pertinent to gaming, which includes sports, sports betting, and gaming in particular, casino and otherwise. So that being said, here's the digest. Good morning, everybody. This is Robert Mims, also known as the Gaming Guy, and guess what I got? Some NFL beat for you. The three hot items that are going on right now in the NFL. First, Julio Jones has just signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hopefully that'll bring a resurgence to his career as he teams up with Tom Brady. Next up, I have Baker Mayfield going against Sam Darnold down in Carolina for the starting job. Who do you think should win that starting job? I have a poll on LinkedIn coming out, and I'd like to see what your votes tell me as to who you think the starter should be in Carolina. And lastly, we're approaching the Hall of Fame game. Training camp is starting up. So much excitement in about the NFL. All teams think they got a shot. In my latest feature about fantasy football, I'm looking at the running backs this week. The top running backs that you should have on your team have to include Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook. Now, if you're looking for a sleeper down the line, Cam Akers or Najee Harris. Those are my five that I'd be looking at if I were you. Tell me what you think and who's in your top five for the runners. Follow me on Twitter at GamingGuyM. It's MLB time. Hi, I'm Robert Mims, also known as the Gaming Guy, and I got some outstanding information about the five top teams right now that are trending upward because they're winning and you should be betting on them. Those teams are the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Toronto Blue Jays, the Seattle Mariners, the Chicago White Sox, and believe it or not, the Chicago Cubs. Those teams are hot right now, so if you're betting on them, you'll be making some money. In addition to that, trade deadline is coming. So, is your team a buyer or seller? If you're in the race, then you probably buy. But if you ain't in the race, you cool with some people, a la Juan Soto. It's shout out time. Hey everybody, this is Robert Mims, also known as the Gaming Guy. And here's my weekly shout out. This one goes out to Sandra Douglas Morgan, the new president of the Las Vegas Raiders. Great choice picking Miss Morgan. She comes from a gaming background. She's also a Las Vegas resident, went to school there. Prominent lawyer, was on the gaming board at one time. So the transition the NFL is making going into sports betting and trying to merge those two worlds of gaming as well as sports, she fits perfectly for that. As well as some outstanding leadership coming from prominent boards at Caesars Entertainment, as well as Allegiant Airlines. So saying that, I'm proud to say that Sandra Douglas Morgan is the president of the Raiders and is looking forward to doing an outstanding job. Well, other people of color can look at her and see her as an example of what can be done if you pick the right person. Good morning, everybody. This is Robert Mims, also known as the Gaming Guy. I'm just going to take a few moments here and just reflect on some of the things I've done earlier this year in terms of my gaming experience all around the country. If you remember back in March, I started out at the Westgate Casino. Then I moved forward and I went over to Circle Las Vegas. Then I transitioned, came back to the East Coast and went to Borgata Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. Those are some fond memories I had of all those visits. I learned a lot. I hope I shared a lot with you. And now I'm looking forward to revisiting some of those same places again this fall, in addition to looking at Rivers Casino Pittsburgh, the Washington National Harbor Casino, MGM Grand. And lastly, Rivers Casino in Portsmouth in Virginia. all great gaming experiences, all great sports betting outlets. Looking forward to sharing stuff with them and sharing that same information with you. But the only way you can get that information is if you follow me on Twitter @GamingGuyM. Also on LinkedIn. Just look my name up and you'll see all that great information that I'm sharing right now will be there for you every week as we approach the NFL season this fall. Meeting some of the top bookmakers in the country, as well as learning top-notch information as who's betting what and who's doing what. The top promotions as well. I'll share all those things with you, but you gotta follow me in order to get there. So I hope you follow me on those outlets I just mentioned, and we'll be talking soon. So I hope you enjoyed that information I just shared with you. Stay tuned next week, August the 5th, as we'll have more of a sports digest with you about gaming, sports betting, and gambling all around the country. Follow me on Twitter @GamingGuyM. Look at my videos on Gaming Guy Online, as well as SmokeResponsibleGaming.com. And we'll talk soon, because we're talking gambling. Don't forget, subscribe to my content, Gaming Guy Online, as well as Smart Responsible Gaming. All on YouTube, and all my videos are there just for you.